Hello and welcome to Skynews. I'm Benjamin Padova. Today we have updated the news from the world. Let's begin with music that trends from rap, hip hop through the dubstep, rock and band hours. Alma Music Festival has something for all. Recent lineup had featured the lights of the 30 Lands, who performed alongside some of the sun, hardstyle and the coming artists in the perfect early summer outdoor setting.
Welcome your hosts, Miriam, Ali, and Arabella.
Welcome to the grand final of the 60th Eurovision Song Contest.
Willkommen in Wien, bienvenue à Vienne, welcome to Vienna, our 27 competing countries.
Dear contestants, the pleasure is ours and the stage is yours.
Welcome Slovenia. France. Israel. Estonia. United Kingdom. Armenia. Lithuania. Serbia. Norway. Sweden. Cyprus. Australia. Belgium. Austria. Greece. Montenegro. Germany. Poland. Latvia. Romania. Spain. Hungary. Georgia. Azerbaijan. Russia. Albania. And Italy.
TVB News, formerly known as the News and Information Division, is the news gathering arm of Hong Kong Television Broadcast Limited, responsible for different news programs in TVB Tate, Pearson Finals, and Information Channel. Also, the new channel. Its slogan is TVB is News Cares. TVB News was ranked last in credibility among TV and radio channels in Hong Kong in the 2019 CU8K survey.
天亮了，雨下了，你走了，清楚了，我爱的遗失了，落叶飘在湖面上睡着了，想要放放不掉，泪在飘，你看看你看看不到，我假装过去不重要，却发现自己办不到，说了再见才发现再也见不到，我不能就这样失去你的微笑，口红带在左手，而你我找不到，若角色对调，你说好不好？说了再见，才发现再也见不到，能不能就这样忍着痛泪不掉？说好陪我到老，永恒往哪里找？再次拥抱，一分一秒都好。
The flight was due to take place on Sunday at 6:13 p.m. Flight PE2187 was then cancelled at 8 p.m. due to a technical fault, according to Independence. The next flight had freezes for the following date at 2:30 p.m. Passengers were told they could travel by bird at 9 p.m. instead, on a journey that took approximately 6 hours. Many customers planned about missing work as well as paying for additional taxi and hotel as a result of the cancelled flight.
Hey, people, come on, let's clear these boards. What's going on?
YA 950, hold short 22 right, your number 2 to go.
YA 950, hold short 22 right.
AA 41, waiting final takeoff instructions.
AA 41, wind 010 at 10, clear for takeoff, runway 4 left.
AA 41, clear for takeoff, runway 4 left.
Sir, you need to fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
This is your captain speaking. Due to cloud cover over the tri-state area, we may experience slight turbulence leading into our descent.
QA 56, departure 23-9. Good day to you, sir.
QA 856, good day, right back to you, mate.
That Yankee's your bird, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to tell him something? Like,
JA 1165, 787 rolling, caution wake turbulence, wind 312, clear to land, runway 31 left. SA 841, prepare for final landing clearance.
SA 841, preparing for final landing clearance.
prepare for landing.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
GA 950, Atlanta runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
GA 950, lining up 22 right, clear for takeoff.
didn't hold him?
Yankee?
Dude, what are you doing?
Kennedy Tower, are we still cleared to land? Kennedy Tower, please confirm.
I want you to get Yankee to abort. Get him the hell out of here. I got 350 feet. See that? Tell him to pull up!
SA-841, clear to land.
Clear to land.
GA-950, punch it.
Oh my God.
Kennedy Tower, can someone, anyone, please respond?
GA-950, contact departures.
Traditional medicine is widely used and increasingly relevant in the world today. Yet, it has been around for millennia. At a time when we were more in balance with our environment and in harmony with nature, we began looking into its healing powers to cure our aches and pains and discover our own remedies. Our understanding of traditional practices began to grow. Now over 80% of the world's population use traditional medicine. It's also the foundation for many modern medicines and practices. Some 40% of the approved pharmaceutical products in use today come from natural substances like tree barks and plant roots. So why don't national health strategies fully take all this into account? To answer these and other questions, we welcome the World Health Organization's new Global Center for Traditional Medicine. A bold new vision that starts in Jamnagar, Gujarat in India, but has a truly global reach. A center to support evidence and data, sustainability and innovation, bringing together the latest knowledge and technology to advance our understanding of methods already in use by billions of people. Catalyzing ancient wisdom and modern science has never been more needed as we strive towards our global health objectives to keep the world healthy and safe, to serve those in the most vulnerable situations and promote good health and well-being for everyone. Let's take a bold new look at this most ancient and most modern practice. Welcome to WHO's Global Center for Traditional Medicine.
Top model Leon Dated star in the Standard Drink Summer 2020 Champagne chapter by fashion photographer Drew Vicker. In charge of styling was Melanie Ward, with art directions on Frank Duran and set design by Max Bellhouse. Beauty is the work of hairstylist Anki Sarakawa, makeup artist Lindsay Alastair, and manicurist Julie Villanova.
I wanna smell you even from far away. I wanna smell you, I wanna feel you, so I can know if you're a winner, baby. Work, work it, work, work to be a winner. Winners, work it good. Sweat, sweat to be a winner. How does that feel? Tell me, how does that that feel? Is sweat dripping down your balls? Well, then you're not a winner yet. But come on. Work it. Work it. Work. Work to be a winner. Sweat. Work it. Work. Work to be a winner. So now that we've got an understanding, I need to explain one last thing to you. When I say work, I mean you've got to work for yourself. Love yourself. Feed yourself. So you can be a winner. All together. Work. Work it. Work. Work to be a winner. Winners, work it good. Sweat, sweat to be a winner. Work, yeah, work it. Work, work to be a winner. Winners, work it good. Sweat, sweat to be a winner. See you later.
For 2.5 million years, the Earth's climate has fluctuated, cycling from ice ages to warmer periods. But in the last century, the planet's temperature has risen unusually fast, about 1.2 to 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Scientists believe it's human activity that's driving the temperatures up, a process known as global warming. Ever since the Industrial Revolution began, factories, power plants, and eventually cars have burned fossil fuels such as oil and coal, releasing huge amounts of carbon dioxide and other gases into the atmosphere. These greenhouse gases trap heat near the Earth through a naturally occurring process called the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect begins with the sun and the energy it radiates to the Earth. The Earth and the atmosphere absorb some of this energy, while the rest is radiated back into space. Naturally occurring gases in the atmosphere trap some of this energy and reflect it back, warming the Earth. Scientists now believe that the greenhouse effect is being intensified by the extra greenhouse gases that humans have released. Evidence for global warming includes a recent string of very warm years. Scientists report that 1998 was the warmest year in measured history, with 2005 coming in second. Meanwhile, readings taken from ice cores show that the greenhouse gases carbon dioxide and methane have hit their highest levels in the past 400
Modern day travel has resulted in intense control exchange between East and West. Our country PACE expert has prepared easy-to-understand guide for you to further explore and depends on understanding of Asian custom and traditions. Learn about cultural norms and face per country. Become knowledgeable about Asian traditional and values from all the ways back their ancient past, as well as they have to apply to the modern Asian lifestyles. The brain is one of the largest and most complex organs in human body. It is made up of more than 100 billion nerves that communicate in trillions of air connections called synapses. The brain is made up of many specialized areas that work together. The brain works like a big computer. It processes information that is received from the sense in the body and sends a message back to the body. But the brain can do much more than emotion can. Humans think and experience emotion with their brain. It is the fruit of human intelligence. That is.
Let's show Vietnam some love! Vietnam. Same question to your fellow contestants. Being a millennial, what do you think is the most pressing issue of your generation?
Good evening, everyone. My answer is the more pressure for my generation is our ignorance. We have so many technology and we just use like social media and we just care about ourselves. We should spend our time to think and feel what's happening with the earth right now. And one small action multiplied by million people can transform the world.
Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen, are you sure those headphones work?
Your question is, if Miss Universe were to become pregnant during her reign, should she be allowed to continue as Miss Universe?
Personally, I think Miss Universe is a symbol of a woman as well. She's celebrating her femininity. And I believe that, thank you. And I believe that if she should fall pregnant, it will not in any way interrupt her duties. I believe that as a woman, she should celebrate her femininity. Thank you.
That's right.
Judge number 7, Luis Lecare.
Miss Venezuela, do you believe men or women have it easier in life, and why?
Señorita Venezuela, ¿cree usted que la vida es más fácil para los hombres o para las mujeres? ¿Y por qué lo crees?
Well, actually, God made us to share and to have difference. But the big difference between women and men, doesn't matter with the kind of life they live, is that men think, they think that the faster way to go to a point is go straight. Women know that the faster way to go to a point is go to the curve and fixing every curve. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do this. Hello?
Hi.
Good. All right, here is your question. Earlier this year, there was a controversy in the Philippines about the United States reopening a military base in your country. Do you think the United States should have a military presence in your country?
I think that the United States and the Philippines has always had a good relationship with each other. We were colonized by the Americans and we have their culture and our traditions even up to this day. And I think that we're very welcoming with the Americans and I don't see any problem with that at all.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Given today's worldwide refugee crisis, do countries have an obligation to accept refugees or do they have a right to close their borders?
Donnant la crise des réfugiés dans le monde entier, est-ce que les pays sont obligés à accepter les réfugiés ou ils ont le droit à fermer leurs frontières?
Les pays peuvent avoir le choix de fermer ou d'ouvrir leurs frontières.
So the countries should have the right to open or close their borders.
Dans l'Europe, nos frontières sont ouvertes parce que nous souhaitons avoir le plus d'exportation, le plus de mondialisation possible. Et en France, pour le moment, nos frontières sont ouvertes, mais si un jour nous décidons de pouvoir les fermer, je pense que c'est un droit que nous avons.
So, throughout the world, people can choose to have the borders open or closed. In Europe, we have open borders. In France, we want to have the most globalization that we can. We want to have the biggest exchange of people people that we can. Maybe someday that will change, but now we have open borders.
Je pense qu'avoir des frontières ouvertes peut nous permettre de parcourir le monde et de découvrir un peu plus sur nos voisins. C'est
Having open borders allows us to travel more through the world and to find out more about what's out there in the world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, France.
What is the one lesson you learned as a child that still affects your life today?
今あなたの人生に影響を及ぼしている、子供の時の思い出は何ですか？
Hola Mexico! 私は子供時代小さい時からダンスをずっと始めてきました。
I have been dancing since I was a child.
そこで学んだことはたくさんの生徒さん、たくさんの大人の中で囲まれて育ってきたので、
I lived my life growing up among many students and teachers.
その時にいつもハッピーでいること、いつも我慢強くいること、そしていつもポジティブに考えること。
I learned how to always be happy, to be patient, and to be positive.
そして今私がこの学んだことを次の世代の子供たちに教えたいと思います。
And this is what I want to teach to the next generation.
Thank you.
Philippines, you picked. It's a Twitter question from judge number 4, Nigel Barker. Nigel Barker, what's your question?
Hi there. Listen, as an international ambassador, do you believe that speaking English should be a prerequisite to being Miss Universe? Why or why not?
For me, being Miss Universe is not just about knowing how to speak a specific language. It's being able to influence and inspire other people. So whatever language you have, as long as your heart is to serve and you have a strong mind to show to people, then you can be Miss Universe. Thank you.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the children. We are the ones who make it brighter than day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart, so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be
Stronger and free, as God has shown us by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend a helping hand.